To this day, I honestly have no idea or explanation what, why, or how this happened, but I will never, ever touch the game again. It has haunted me for the longest time, and I will never go back.
10 years ago today, back when I was 11, I had a phase where I experimented with Roblox. I was enrolled in this online school. The school provided me with a laptop, my first laptop ever. This gave me the freedom to experiment with Roblox.
Now that you have the gist of it, here comes one of the most haunting moments I've ever had in my life. I really wish this would never have happened to me.
It was still dark. We are waiting for the sun to rise. We chat a bit. The sunrise was amazing, as it shone above the town. We were all excited, because it was our first time to see something this cool. As we played Roblox, I sat down and went through the PC. I looked at the studio which was left open and saw that she was on run mode. I looked at the scripts and saw one that isn't renamed, probably meaning it's the last one she made. I opened it and was shocked. Game.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent.parent. shocked. There was this line of code that I am not going to read again. Somehow, she was able to delete her own head through the studio.
Now incredibly scared and wondering if anyone else is watching, I quickly dialed my brother Larry and asked him to turn on
Roblox
and see if he was seeing the same shit that I was. He was pretty mad that I woke him up at this hour, but he's a nice guy and told him he would see for me. I thanked him and stayed on the line.
I received a call from my mom. She sounded panicked, sad, or worried. She said that my sister died while on Roblox. She doesn't know why, but her head just disappeared. Like she was decapitated and the head was stolen.
In utter shock, I dropped the phone and ran to the
Laptop.
to turn it off, and as hard as I pressed the button, it wouldn't shut off at all. I tried every single button, and none of them did a thing. I tried unplugging the whole thing as well, but nothing worked.
Laptop.
Stayed on no matter what. Larry had hung up, assuming that I was playing a joke or something. I guess I was alone once again. My door was locked from the outside somehow, and the door to my bathroom was now locked as well. I went to call the police on the home phone in my kitchen and reported that I had I had seen some very disturbing things and my doors had been locked. When they arrived, they couldn't find nothing like that when I remembered from earlier this morning. My internet history was even cleared. They were angry at me and just assumed that I had a bad nightmare when I was sure I hadn't. Thankfully, one of the officers felt bad for me and took me out to a small diner so I could recollect my thoughts. At the diner, I remember that my family was out visiting my aunt, and they were supposed to be back by noon or so. It was already 11, so the officer and I drove back only to find a squad of police cars and even some government agents at my house.
I wasn't really sure what to do anymore. My hands were shaking, and I was sweating. I shook my head and snapped out of it. I pressed the button on the tower to start the computer again. The computer turned on. The screen was black. I didn't know what to do. I was so scared, confused, and sad at the same time to think that I would get to play
Roblox
again, only to experience my computer being completely destroyed. I unplugged the computer, removed my optical drive, and removed the game. I stared at the label, completely horrified at what the disc contained. All I wanted was to relive my childhood. Instead, I ended up buying a game that disturbed me greatly and trashed my computer. I knew what I had to do. I took the CD outside along with a lighter. I burned the stupid thing. Afterward, I threw the remains into the trash and went back inside.
I hysterically sobbed and moaned that what I had experienced and seen was completely real, but no one listened. Eventually, I discovered that Ben had a Twitter account, so I sent a message about
my Roblox,
and this was the reply I got. One thing, How in the heck did you find that? I never, ever, ever thought I would think about that old shame again. Don't tell anyone this. Now, why your brother didn't see it, I have no idea. Why it seems that you're the only one who saw it, I have no idea either. Sorry, but I just don't know. I'm so deeply sorry. Best wishes.